Okay. Oh, this place is a mess. Okay. Hello, my wonderful subscribers. So, this is going to be my first cosplay video or costume video on my Agent Venom costume. Yeah, train something a little bit better. I was painting, and I am not always the cleanest when I'm in the middle of a project. Right now I'm just going to be doing a little bit of what I do for my costume, but I don't exactly know the best format yet, so please forgive me, and helpful tips and criticism would be nice. But I guess let's get into it. Let me search this real quick. I'm kind of using a similar technique to... Oh man, I'm gonna ruin this name. Okay, I'm just gonna spell it out. XIENG space PROD. I'm too tired to try to pronounce that, and I'm definitely too tired to pronounce that right. Although he has a full mannequin, I only have this chest piece. Now, right now, this is gonna annoy me. So I already did the chest and ab pieces. I got them out and I cut them out already. I'm going to show you what I did here, but with the back. Now, where did I put my plastic wrap? Here it is. So what I simply do is just, wow, I really messed up this plastic wrap. Sorry, this is going to be a pain. But I just, I'm going to wrap up the bottom. I don't have any like adhesive spray or anything, so don't do it the best. Let's see if I can just... So yeah, once you get it wrapped up, you can tape it up. I don't know how well I'm being seen in the video. Gonna need to look at that later, but I'm only gonna have like one shot at this. Okay. Trying to get the middle area as my main tape line. So, and once you get the main tape line, you just tape up what section you're pretty much going to be using. Hopefully you can see this. So yeah. So, and so here we go. I taped out approximately what I feel like I'm going to be using. And I only do half because you'll see in a little bit what I do. But I'm horrible at being symmetrical, so this works out for me. So if you want to see the detailing a bit more, you can do some tape lines to better give you an idea of what you're doing, but I got a good plan out already, and this is only supposed to be the back, so actually I do need to put more tape on the top. But yeah, this is just going to be the back piece. I just don't have a back to this. I don't have a back, a mannequin back, and I seriously don't feel like taping me in. So, but this one should be fine. I don't know, there might be a better way to do this. I find this pretty nice. I'm horrible at sizing it and getting it right anyway, so this is how I do it. Once you got it all taped up, you can start drawing. Where did I put my marker? Here's my marker. So yeah. Where did I put my sketch? Man, I'm horribly disorganized. Hold on, I think I put my sketch in the other room. I need to get back on track. I don't even know if I'm going to have that in the video. But, yeah. Once you get your mannequin all dressed up, you can just start drawing on it. And if you do too much that you feel is incorrect, you can just tape over it or be very messy on your outcome like I do and have little X's and arrows, which normally don't even amount to what I'm actually going to be doing. So let me see here. So, this was very simple. Like I said, this is just the back piece, half of the back piece technically, and I didn't do the top, like, I don't know what to call it, like, guard or whatever. I'm going to do that once I get it all taken off. But once you're happy with what you got, you just cut it off, and for me it's really easy because it's just cut off the back and peel it off. But whatever you do, just dog hair. Too many dogs in this house. But yeah. Now I'm going to do this part a little bit later. I'm going to cut that out in a little bit. It's really easy. You just cut it out. There's nothing to it. But what I wanted to show y'all is a bit more of once you get it cut out. That's why I did the chest piece earlier. I'm just going to show a little bit with the abdomen of what I do, and then I'm probably going to skip over a little bit of it and then show you more once you get closer to being to a completed part. So if you are wondering what this mess is all about, it's about foam, which I have a few different sizes. I've got like the bigger like exercise mats, which that's all that I really use on my previous Venom, but for this one I'm going to be using the thermoplastic so I can use the smaller stuff, which is this scrap foam, which I've found at some hobby stores. I don't know how many different sizes there are. I try to keep 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter, or 5 millimeter. I think this is my 5 millimeter, except I'm almost out. I need to get more because that's what I'm going to use for my main chest piece. But I want to use the 3 millimeter for my abdomen piece. So that's cool. I'm trying to find my paper now. Sorry guys, horribly disorganized. I know. Hold on, I'm going to need to grab some paper. Refocused. Hopefully it is. Okay. So now I have like a bigger like sketch pad thing for larger spots, like I'd be using for my chest piece most likely. Actually, no, I could use this. But anyway, maybe for my back piece I'd need the larger pieces of paper. But for my little abdomen pieces, I would not. So let's see. I'm just going to demonstrate this with my abdomen pieces here. Let me just use my pencil. The marker's going to be a pain. So what I do is just mess up and trace my thumb, or no, it's not my thumb. Mess up my speaking and make a fool of myself. But let me just trace this real quick. So I've done this for a few things. Just do a light trace and simply fold it. If I can. I'm just going to cut this real quick so it's easier to fold for me. I don't know. I mean, okay. So, can you see? Whoa! Falling over in my chair. See if I can see that. So yeah, okay, it's very, very faint on the camera. I get closer and like so. Yeah, you can see. I just traced it, and like I said, to help my symmetricalness, what I do is just simply fold at the points. And then, if I don't mess up too badly, I can cut it out and have a nice symmetrical piece. I know it's something very simple, but just wanted to show it. Okay, this cutter is kind of dull, actually. Yeah, it's just messing up. Oi! Just having the best of times. What's this one? Other box cutter is much better, but okay, you get it. You cut it out. So I'm probably gonna redo this, but hey, it works as an example, I guess, and shows you why you should have something that's a bit better to cut. So, yep. Get this all nice. Get it cut out. This is that piece. So, I don't know. I think this may actually work. Where's my straight edge? I feel like I'm walking far too much for this video. Okay. My advice, make sure whatever you're using to cut is sharp first. But once you get the paper done, you get your foam and you trace it out. So, just line it up the best you can. And get to work. So yeah, get it traced out. Make sure you don't lose your lid. Necessary, you can do some touch-ups. And I'm not going to cut it out right now because I have to find my better box cutter. But once you trace it out, you cut it. And I want to buy some more of my thermal plastic before I cut it. So, yeah. My camera cut me off. I don't know how much I missed. So anyway, just going to run over a few things that I did real quick because I don't know when my camera cut out. Yep. Or just a quick recap. Do half of something. If you need it to have the other half, find a piece of paper big enough or whatever. Fold it. Draw one side. Fold it or whatever. Trace it. Cut it out of foam. Whatever thickness you think is going to be good for that. And yeah. But now there's a few things, I don't know how I'm going to be doing them yet, like my mask and my shoulder pads. But right now I'm just focusing mainly on the chest, ab, and back spots, which I'm going to be getting the materials for it shortly so the videos can keep coming, and hopefully they will get progressively better, and we'll see how that goes. I'm wearing a hat now. So anyway, I'm probably going to spend hours working on editing this mess and probably facepalm a lot. So, yep, costume's coming along. I'll keep giving you update videos and show y'all how I'm doing it. Again, I'm going to cut out here. Hopefully I'm going to have what I need in the mess of the videos. So, have a good one. Bye.